We have now His Excellency Honorable Mr. Otmar Enrique Audubert, Minister of Tourism, Transportation and Culture of Aruba. Please, Minister, you have the floor. Thank you.
Cada quem com sua força aceita uma realidade. Toda gente tem sombra hasta da escuridade. Gente tá queda gente não van lubida. Se é sapato tá servibo, botei cana forçar. Dear Mr. President of the General Conference, dear Madam Bokova, Director General of UNESCO, Your Excellencies, colleague ministers, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I, as the Minister of Tourism and Culture of Aruba, direct myself towards you at the 38th session of the General Conference of UNESCO. The words that I have expressed in the beginning have been written in Papiamento, originating from an Aruban song. Its significance is a reflection of the message that I hope to share with you today. In English, it said, "We all have our strengths. That is reality. Everyone has a shadow, even in the darkest places. People will remain people. Please, let's not forget that. If the shoe doesn't fit you, you won't be able to walk straight." Beforehand, let me state that I admire, applaud, and support the institution that is UNESCO. 70 years striving to build lasting peace on the basis of intellectual solidarity and the promotion of collaboration is the source of inspiration for many countries, including mine. It is no simple task to connect and to coordinate 204 nations striving to adhere towards a collective vision. It is only logic that at times this collective vision is reassessed in order to ensure that every country feels represented by it. In the case of Aruba, an island in the Caribbean, I can tell you that we are quite similar as well as quite different compared to many countries attending this conference. A small island home to approximately 110,000 inhabitants, Aruba is primarily known for its booming tourism industry. Our pristine beaches, year-round sunny weather, and service-driven people have been the attractions of many visitors for more than 2 decades now. Residing within the Dutch Kingdom, Aruba has obtained its independent status in 1986. Fortunate enough to be a worthy partner within this kingdom, Aruba is also very proud of its autonomous voice. Although not unfamiliar to worldly challenges, Aruba has known no wars, no heavy conflicts, no natural disasters. We count our blessings every day. Does this mean that we are better off than other countries? Should we be considered exemplary? Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to share some thoughts with you in regard to one topic I believe best reflects my message today. I would like to address the intangible culture heritage of Aruba and local efforts for the safeguarding hereof. Considering the safeguarding of intangible cultural heritage, it can be mentioned that the Dutch Kingdom has ratified the Association Convention in 2012. Aruba, as part of the Dutch Kingdom, also has the duty to comply with the rules of this convention. Article 13 of the convention states that in order to ensure the safeguarding of the intangible cultural heritage, each state party should endeavor to, amongst others, designate or establish one or more competent bodies for the safeguarding of the intangible cultural heritage. Do not get me wrong, as my intention is not to repeat information that is already known to you, nor is it to waste your time. Yet, the previously described sentence is but an example of the challenges Aruba has encountered during its ratification process. As required by the Convention, it has been possible for Aruba Island to designate or establish a competent body for the safeguarding of our intangible heritage. Reason being that it is simply not feasible to acquire the local expertise and funding to do so. Perhaps you may call it a matter of prioritization. We often get quite inspired after visiting such conferences as this one, where you get to meet colleagues and other professionals that understand what the priorities are on an international level. Yet, when we turn to our daily realities, who are we to solely decide what the most pressing issues are? It is not always easy to sit at a table and advocate for culture when stark budget cuts are a current trend for most of us. It becomes even more difficult when you are part of a potent small nation. As Madeleine Albright once said, though resolutions have teeth, and if they do they bite? Hereby some stark contrast between diplomatic environment like today and other daily realities. Does this mean that Aruba as a nation will cease to strive to ratify this convention? No. We will call upon our partners, friends, allies to provide us with perhaps new insights to enable us to reach this collective objective. And I will sit at the table, and as long as it takes. I will also call upon UNESCO to recognize these challenges that are often characteristics of smaller nations, and that prioritization of the SITs should become a reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency.